Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to our classes today on Dروس channel. I'm Miss Samia. I'm gonna discuss a new lesson under Unit 6 on Mega Goal 1. Let's begin our lesson today. Our lesson today is a grammar. But before that I began, I want to make a quick revision about what we're talking about. We're talking about advice, and we take some words belong to the advice, and we talk about the sites which give an information for you if you need it. So our lesson today is talking about grammar. We have 3 steps or 3 points under that grammar. The first one is modal auxiliaries. So we have something in English language, we're calling it modal auxiliaries. It's helping you to build your statements, and it gives a meaning when you're using it. Let me check that. Sorry for this mistake. And we should close that window and use it again. Okay. So modal auxiliaries, we have 4 things: should, ought to, might, and could. What's the difference between it? That's the 4 modal auxiliaries. So they told us that you use should, ought to, might, and could to give advice. So when you want to give an advice for anyone, you should using that word or that modal auxiliaries to help you to building your statements about advice. Let me check what the difference between it. They told us that the ought to is stronger than should. So ought to is a stronger one. So is stronger than what should. So we can put, if you sure about your sentence, maybe that one is 80% and that one is 100% because it's stronger than from should. After that, might and could are less stronger. Might and could, they all of both at the same level. We're calling it less stronger. Okay, we have 4 modal auxiliaries. The first one is ought to, after that should, we rearrange it together, and could and might is the same level, less stronger. So we can use all these 4 modal auxiliaries when we want to advise someone about something. Okay, if we have a question or we want to build a question, how are we using the modal auxiliaries? So we should put the modal auxiliaries at the beginning of the question. Let me check that. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? They given choices if he want to stay or go, and we have a right answer. Sorry, we have 2 types of answer. One is affirmative and the other is negative. Belongs to that question. If you want to using, for example, you should stay. You should stay. It means that 80% of you want him to stay. You ought to stay. You ought to stay is 100% that you want him to stay. And you might stay, you could stay is less than, maybe we put an example, maybe 50% that you want him to stay or go. That if you have an affirmative, it means yes. Affirmative with the modal auxiliaries. If you want to answer with the negative, just you should put not, and this is the proof of it, after the modal auxiliaries. So you shouldn't go or you ought not to go. As what we said before, that ought to is 100% and shouldn't is 80% that you don't like him to stay. Okay, this is the first section of our lesson today. It's talking about modal verbs, and we have 4 kinds, and we arrange it together already. The stronger one, 100%, is ought to. After that, we're talking about should, is the list of it, of ought to. we equal it by 80%, and could and might is the same level. It's less than stronger from other two. The next part of our lesson today is had better. Had better. So if you want to advise someone, and you build your statements or your sentence, you can use the had better. What's the meaning of had better? They told us that had better is used to give advice. Is used to give advice. And it is stronger than should and ought to. Be careful about that. They told us that had better is stronger than from ought and should, ought to and should. If we want to arrange it again, we can tell number one is the stronger one is had better. Number two, ought to. And number three, should. Okay? And number four, together we can write could and might, because they are both of them on the same level. Okay? They told us that we have note under that one, had better. They told us that had can be contracted to D, da, comma with D. So the short of it is comma with D, had. And if you want to using it on a question and a normal affirmative and negative sentence, let me check together. Should I take this medicine? This is the model auxiliaries, what we talking about before. So the answer for it, you had better take it. So had better equal 100% advising you to take it. And you had better not take it. That one with a negative, we just add not after had better. You had better not take it. Okay? This is the next section or the next second point of our lesson today. Let me check the third point. They're talking about, okay, they're talking about 2 words and 3 words verb. 2 words and 3 words verb, that means we have 2 words joined together in a sentence and give us a different meaning. What they means, a part of it at the beginning and a part of it at the end, or maybe it comes together, or maybe it comes at the end or a beginning of a sentence. Let we check that what they written under that section. The meaning of 2 and 3 words verb is often very difficult from of words taken separately. So it comes as 2, sorry for that, it comes as 2 or 3 words together, verbs, is often it means غالبا, very different from the words taken separately. Okay? Separately it means individually, one by one. Okay, they have 2 things under that section. Number 1, verb plus adverb, verb plus adverb particle. So, to put something of postpone. So they put word number 1 and they cutted it and they put verb, after that they put off. Okay? So to put something off, it means postpone. Put off, it means postpone. To give something up. So give up, it means stop doing. Give up, it means stop doing. Number 3, take something up. So take up, it means began. Take up, it means began. Number 4, throw away, it means discard. Throw away, it means discard. Turn down, it means refuse. Turn down. If you notice that there is some words written by dark color, which means that is a verb with adverb practical. Okay, particle. So we can use it together, join it, and give us a meaning between quotation on right side. So put off, it means postpone. Give up, it means stop doing. Take up, it means began. Throw away, it means discard. And turn down, it means refuse. Okay? They also have on the right side some sentences. All of one have an example. Let we begin by number 1. To put something off, it means postpone. Let we check that. They put off the meeting until next week. So they put off the meeting until next week. It means they delay the meeting to the next week. تأجيل. They delay. Postpone, it means تأجيل. Number 2, to give something up. Stop doing. Give up. He gave up smoking for health reasons. He gave up smoking for health reasons. So give up here, it means stop doing. Number 3, to take something up. It means begin. Let me check that. I'm going to take up karate. I'm going to take up karate. So it means that he began to that exercise. Number 4, to throw something away. It means discard. Don't throw away your old clothes. Don't throw away your old clothes. It means that don't discard your old clothes. And number 5, to turn something down, it means refuse. The comet turned down my proposal. So the comet turned down my proposal. Turn it down, that means refuse. Okay? That is the verb with adverb particle. Let me check the next point. Next point is verb with adverb, particle and prepositions. And that section, they add only preposition, after that adverb particle. Let me check that together. To get along with someone, it means be friendly. So get along with, this is the preposition. To get along with, it means be friendly. To put up with someone or something, it means accept a bad situation. So put up, this is the adverb, particle, and with is the prepositions. It means what? Accept in a bad situation. Let me check the examples for that together. Number 1, to get along with. I get along well with Fatima. I get along well with Fatima. So get along with, it means be friendly. Be friendly. Okay? Number 2, I put up with someone or something, accept a bad situation. Let me check that. My boss is difficult to put up with. Put up with, it means I accept that on a bad situation. Okay? This is the second section of our lesson today. So let's check again what we have. Okay. After that, they give you, pronoun objects go between the verb and particle. They're talking about the pronoun which comes between verb and adverb and prepositions. I can't find, for example, I can't find my old sneakers. Did you throw them away? So they talking about that one. So them, did you throw them away? Nouns can go between the verb and particle or after the particle. I throw the sneakers away. So I throw the sneakers away. I throw away the sneakers. You can use it by another way. You can write I throw away the sneakers. The sneakers. Okay. So they told us that you can using the pronoun objects and it can go between a verb and particle, or you can use it at the end of the sentence. Okay, this is the first section of our lesson today. Let me make a quick revision about that. I will go back to check what we have before complete our lesson today. Okay, so they're talking about first auxiliary. They're talking about modal auxiliaries: should, ought to, and might, and could, and the strongest of it, the model of it, and we rearrange it together. After that, they give it to us: had better, and we told us that this is the stronger one and it's stronger from ought to and should. After that, they're talking about 2 words and the meaning of it, it's come together, or 3 words. And the last section is talk about a verb and adverb particle preposition, if you have a preposition, and how to use it, the pronoun projects when it is become between the verb and particle. Okay? So, this is about our lesson today on left side. Let me check about the right pages, what we have. Okay, we have an exercises here. They're talking about a sentence and you should fill the space of it. Okay, complete the sentence using the verbs in participies with the pronoun object. Number 1, I took off my sneakers and put them away in the locker. So put away, it means you should talk about the verb here. This is as an example. Let me check number 2. When I received the form, I then give it a space, fill out. So the suitable answer for it, filled it out. So it means what form. Number 3, I finished reading the book and space to the library. Take back. What I should take back to the library? The book. Let me check the answer together. Took it back. So it belongs to book, or pronoun for book. Number 3, his hair was too long, so he space for his passport photo. Cut off. Cut off here, it belongs to hair. Let me check the answer together. Cut it off. So it off here, it go back to hair. Number 4, the magazines were old. That is why I space throw away. So the answer for it is throw them away. Them belongs to magazines and they give it plural because magazine already plural with S. Sorry. The last one is when you finish using the computer, please and space turn off. What they mean turn off, or belong to what? To computer. Let me check the answer together. They told us that turn it off. So what's the pronoun for the computer? Is it. It belongs to computer. Okay? That is the full answer for the lesson today. And the last section for our lesson today is substitute the words in a partner with 2 or 3 words. Let me check to answer 2 as an example. Number 1, I need to clean my clothes and space discard a lot of old clothes. What do you think the suitable answer for it is? Throw away. Throw away. So discard, it means throw away. Let me check number 5. I have a new person who shares my apartment. Unfortunately, we space not have. So not have here, it means not have a good relationship. It means don't get along. Don't get along. I have to space accept his messy ways. So what's the equal for accept is put up with. So put up with. This is by the end of our lesson today. Thank you for being with us in our Ain channel, and thank you for paying attention for our lesson today. Thank you.